Hello, class. I'm so excited to finally be taking our field trip to Long Point State Park, located in the Finger Lakes region in Aurora, New York. Long Point State Park is one of 180 New York state parks. Long Point State Park is located on Cayuga Lake. I am going to talk about three components of the state park. One component is the lake itself, Cayuga Lake. The other component is the recreation of the state park. And the last component is the seagulls that can be found all around the state park. Cayuga Lake is the longest of central New York's glacial finger lakes. It is just under 40 miles long. Cayuga Lake offers a diverse fishery for both cold water and warm water species. Cayuga Lake has a shallow, weedy area at its north end, which extends south for approximately 6 miles and occupies 5,800 acres. The remainder of the lake is deep and supports a cold water trout and salmon fishery. Over 350 million years ago, during the Devonian period, the whole Finger Lakes area was under a shallow saltwater sea. Over time, sediments from mountains to the east filled in the sea, eventually forming the typical shale, siltstone, and sandstone rock found in this area. The skeletal remains of the sea creatures formed layers of limestone, and deposits from the seawater created the thick salt layers now mined from below the lake. Cayuga Lake, as we know it, was formed during the next recorded chapter of local geological history, the Ice Age. Prior to the start of Ice Age 2 million years ago, what is now Cayuga Lake was a valley with a north-flowing river running through it. There were a lot of signs at Long Point that said swimming prohibited. Do you know why this is?
Well, state park beaches are closed when there is a known or anticipated risk to public health or safety. Some common reasons for beach closures include exceedance, which is when the bacterial indicator levels exceed the state standard, when there is a blue-green algae at the beach, when recent heavy rain causes poor water quality, when there is a recent sewage overflow, when there is cloudy water, when there are waves or rough conditions, and lastly, when the beach is closed for the season or temperatures of water are below 50 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay, thank you. Do you know what kind of recreation? State parks, including Long Point, are a great place to hike, boat, swim, fish, picnic, and several other activities. You can also camp at Long Point State Park. There are cottages on the lake that sleep 4 people. There are several things inside the cottage that will provide you with a very nice stay. State parks offer countless opportunities to explore your natural environment, escape from the grind of the everyday, and experience new and exciting adventures. Recreation is really important, in my opinion. As your teacher, I would like to stress the importance of getting outside and exploring your natural environment. Recreation Long Point State Park offers?
Yes, Long Point State Park offers boat launch facilities, a beach with swimming area, picnic areas, and fishing access. There's also a boat dock, picnic table, fire ring, and a grill. And a small area. There are playgrounds for children as well.
Okay, thank you. Gulls are the acrobats of the sky, making the seemingly impossible antics appear effortless. They can float motionless in midair by catching wind currents with perfect timing and precision while positioning their bodies at just the right angle. The gull is perhaps best known as being a scavenger. It is most often seen in large, noisy flocks congregating wherever food is available. They can almost always be found around fishing boats, picnic grounds, parking lots, and garbage dumps. Many people consider the gull to be a nuisance, but they actually perform a very valuable service. They are garbage men with wings. They scavenge up great numbers of dead animals and organic litter, which could pose a health threat to humans. Gulls are typically medium to large birds, usually gray or white, often with black markings on the head or wings. They typically have harsh wailing or squawking calls, stout, longish bills, and webbed feet. Most gulls, particularly large species, are ground nesting carnivores, which take live food or scavenge opportunistically. Live food often includes crabs and small fish. Gulls have unhinging jaws, which allow them to consume large prey. What do you know about seagulls, a bird that is often found at Long Point State Park?
Well, there's not actually a single species called the seagull, but people all over the world refer to them as seagulls. They're actually gulls, and the term seagull can be misleading because many species or gulls live, feed, and nest inland.